Thanks for joining us today on our Tech Tuesday. I'm so glad to see everyone. Today we're going to be talking about polling in Webex and in Zoom. Um, Both are a great way to kind of hone in on what your students or what someone that may be in your meeting has on their mind, or what someone may be if they're actually retaining all of the information that you're giving them. So let me share my screen up here. Hey, Dr. Mitchell.
Hello.
All right, can everyone see my screen? You should kind of be looking at yourselves back, your sunshiny faces. All right, so we will get started with the polling in WebEx. So to get, as you all know, go in, log into your WebEx, and start your meeting. And so once you're in, if you can see right over here at the bottom of my screen, there are three dots. So once you click on your three dots, you would want to hit polling. And so now, also let me add in that you can only create a poll if you are the host of this meeting. No one that is attending or anyone can create the poll. So once you have this up, if you go across the top here, you have a folder where you can open a save poll, and then your next little icon here will be your save button. And then you have an edit button and a delete and an up and down. And what these two up and down buttons do, it just goes up and down each one of your questions. So let me come right down here to your question area. So you have the option to choose whether you want your questions to be multiple choice, multiple answer, or a short answer. So I'm going to choose multiple choice. And then, so once I want to, oh, yeah. So I want to add in a question here. So once I hit new to add in that question, you will hit new. So here I'm going to add in a question. Let's see. Okay, and then once I finish my question, I will hit enter. And so that's my question one. So next, I want to add my answers. So we can come down to your little answer block and hit add answer. And so are you having a good day? Is yes. That's one answer. I'm gonna hit enter. So now I have answer A. I'm gonna hit no, hit enter. Now I have answer B. And then maybe, it just depends. It's Tuesday. Things get a little rough sometimes. So we're going to hit enter again. So now I have three options to my are you having a good day? So I want to switch it up a little bit, and I want to change my question choice. So I can come back up here and I can hit short answer. And so then I'm going to hit new question. And so now I'm going to type in my question two. Why are the skies blue? So then I'm going to hit enter. And so now basically whenever I push out this question, well, whenever I push out this poll, my attendees or my participants will just have an open blank for this question. Okay. So next, if you want to come, once you here, you have your open poll, and what your open poll does, it sends it out to the participants. Over here, you have your options, and what your options do is basically you can set your time. So it's not going to take anyone 5 minutes to do this question, to do these couple of questions. So, I hit OK. And then do I want to record these individual answers? That is up to the host of the meeting, up to the instructor or whomever, if they want to keep the answers to this poll. So now I'm going to open my poll, and on everyone's side, you should see your answer. Your questions. And so you have the opportunity to take this. And I don't think you can see it, but on my side, I see my time is counting down. I see that 4 out of the 6 people are taking it. Okay, we're almost finished. I have 4 out of 6 participants that have taken, and 2 people are still trying to figure out if they're having a good day or not. You know, I don't know. Okay, hey, it's Tuesday. I understand. So now I can hit close poll, and so are you having a good day? I have 5 out of the 6 people that said yes, and 1 person said maybe. So they may need a trip over to the Starbucks just to make things okay.
I don't like
So
Starbucks. Take me to the chicken wings.
Miss Virginia just told us we're having chicken wings tomorrow. So hey, so now on my side again, because I am the host, I see where I can share my results, the poll results. I have that option. It says share poll results, or I can do individual results. So I'm going to hit poll results, and I'm going to share this with everyone on the other side. So you should now see like a little bar graph where it says 5 of the 6 people answer yes. 1 person, they're on that maybe, they need that topping up latte. Okay. So this is oh, let me go back up here. So now I think that this polling is very beneficial, and I can use it for some more classes. I can use it in my social work 1000. I can use it in my education 123. Dr. Mitchell, I don't think that's a real class, but I tried. Um, so I want to come up here and I want to click my little button and I want to save this poll. So I don't know if you can still see my screen where my little documents box popped up here. So I want to give this poll a name. We're gonna call this Take Tuesday poll. And I'm going to hit save. Nope, I can't spell, you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to hit save. So now this poll is saved. And so I want to do a new poll, and I want to bring in a poll that I've recently done. So there's one up here that I did a little earlier, just trying out some things. And so here's a new one. And so I'm going to open this one back up.
So, Marquita, this is a good place to insert a question. The several times that I've helped faculty on campus, they were concerned, not even faculty, other folks in other departments like HR, they were concerned that if I'm in a session, I don't know if I have time to actually create a poll because of all that's going on. So this allows them to create it in advance and assess their students or their attendees right then, or is this just to see the results of a former poll that they had?
Now, as I will show you, this one, the WebEx polling is slightly different from the Zoom polling. With WebEx, you kind of have to go ahead and go into your meeting and create the polls and then save. Let me hit close. I'm gonna hit close poll. Okay, are you still looking at my screen? Okay, so as I'm doing with you guys, I went in, started my meeting, and I created the poll, and then I saved it. So now I can just go in and pull from it. Um, and again, that's how you do this one. Now, if we pop over to, let me stop sharing my screen. Okay, are you now looking at my Zoom screen over here?
Yes, we got you.
Okay, so now if we pop over here into the Zoom, and we go to our personal room, and then once you get there, you have poll right here in the middle. See here, I can create polls in advance versus just as in WebEx, just logging in, starting the meeting, then creating the poll, then having to save it. Here in the Zoom, it saves your polls right in your Zoom application. These are two polling questions that I did a little earlier. So let's say I want to, now I cannot push this one out to you because we're in WebEx, so you're not going to get my Zoom poll, okay? So I want to go right over here and click on the add poll. And so up here, this is basically what your poll is going to be called. So um, let's say School of Education poll. I'm sorry to keep picking on you, Dr. Mitchell. And so my next question, my little block up here, oh, messed that up. I want to do multiple choice, come back. Okay, my question is, how many classes do I need to teach a child? Bless my buttons. Okay, so next here, you click on the untitled option, and that's going to be where you place your answer. So, Dr. Mitchell, do I need 3? Do I need 4? And then right here, we can say add option. And then my answer is, I'm not teaching anyone. Okay, so next, then we're going to hit save. And right here, you see where it saves that poll. So I will go into a meeting. Let's see if it's going to let me do this. Okay, I'll go to my personal room. Then I'll click start. It's not going to let me do it. It's not going to let me do it because I'm already in a meeting. But oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me stop sharing for a second.
Yeah, it may act up on you because you're in a video session, opening another video session.
Yeah, it's not. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, look at Jesus move.
When you go in, just don't turn your camera on and don't select your audio, and that may save you.
Okay. Okay. Can you guys see my screen now? James, you got my screen?
Yep, we're good.
Okay. So once I'm in my Zoom meeting and I have started the meeting, so right down here along the bottom, you'll see polls. Okay, and so I was a bit tripped up here before. I kept wondering why don't I see my other poll questionnaires? So what you would want to do is right across the top up here where I have this one poll, it's called a Zoom poll. If I have a couple more, as you've seen that I do, I want to hit this drop down box, and then this will let me select one of the other polls that I have and I want to send out. Okay. And so if you guys are in my Zoom meeting, all I would have to do is click on the launch polling and you would then get that poll. Now, unlike WebEx, I don't get a timer to set. I can't tell you can only have 2 minutes or whatnot, but I think this is really cool where I can do it and save all of my polling questions or tabs right inside of Zoom rather than it being saved to another area. Now I can just pull from here. All right, so I'm gonna end that. Okay. Now that is your polling in Zoom and in WebEx. Do I have any questions?
Hey, Marquita. So you said for WebEx, I had to be the host to do it. Is it the same in Zoom, or can I be a co-host?
You can be a co-host in Zoom. Now I will be honest and say that I don't quite know Now, I know as a participant, you cannot create a poll because I've been in Zoom meetings and yet that's not there. So for a co-host and a host, you should have the same privileges.
Thanks.
Now, let me put this in there, Dr. Mitchell, because I was doing some practicing and stuff the other day, and somebody had posed a good question to me about co-host that's not part of our organization, and there was some issue with that. So it seems that your co-host needs to be a part of the organization or the UNCP domain. So if you are having like a virtual seminar session with other people from other universities, like we did run into some limitations when they weren't part of the UNC domain and making them co-hosts.
Thanks. That's good to know. Yeah, we have an advisory board meeting that includes like principals and things, so that's good to know.
Yeah, so I think they can get in and open the meeting. I'm not certain on that. I'll have to try that again. But there were some differences when they're not part of the domain. So you may want to test that out before
Next Thursday. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Miss Robin, I see you just jumped on. But we are recording this for playback, just so that everyone knows. So whatever you missed, we can definitely pass this recording off to you, and you can definitely reach back out to us if you have any questions. Miss Allen, Miss Serena, or Liz, do you
Thank you.
have any questions?
No, this has been really helpful. I mean, I've used the polling in Zoom, but I haven't yet had, I don't know, I guess I just haven't built in an opportunity to use it in WebEx. But now I'm thinking of all these different meetings where I'm like, oh, I think I'm going to do a poll. It's good to get feedback.
Awesome, awesome. I say go for it, honey. Yes,
I don't have anything.
Okay. Yeah, we like to know what folks think
I have a
sometimes.
question, Marquita. So if you do a poll, can you limit who it goes to?
No, ma'am. It goes to it's going to go to everyone in the meeting.
You don't see like who answered in which way, right? Or what their specific answers were?
No, ma'am. But they're also on the WebEx side where I think where it says share with attendees, you will have like the poll results and then you will have individual results. So those individual results will maybe tell you, because it's not highlighted on my side, I can't click on it to see what it does. But I really don't think that it's going to give you the answers like who posted what, who said what. All right, anything else? All hearts and minds are clear. That's what my preacher say. All right, well, I appreciate you guys. Again, James is going to post this on the site so that we can send it out for everyone else to review who were not able to make it. And again, thank you for your time. Y'all have a lovely day. And whoever didn't know how they was feeling, head on over to Starbucks. That Talking Up Latte will do it for you.
I told you it was me. I admit it was me. I'm just waiting for the chicken wings. I don't want Starbucks. Just waiting for the chicken wings.
Chicken wings tomorrow. Everybody in the dining hall, they're going to serve these great chicken wings. Everybody has to go check them out.
Hey, we'll be there.
I had
Thank you, everybody. Oh, go ahead, Miss Ashley. I didn't hear you.
Oh no, I just said I had no idea chicken wings were such a thing.
Well, let me explain super quick. So I was at A&T a few weeks ago looking at their